Yo, what's up guys? I'm RyGo.
And I'm Lucas.
And today we're going to talk about the Cabrinha Switchblade, which we have done a ton of videos on.
Yep, we got some good conditions. We've been riding it a lot. Kind of one of these kites that just snuck into my quiver these days, so I figured we'd do a quick review on it with RyGo here.
Yeah, and I think Lucas kind of had some different takes. He brought up a really good point the other day about
the big air aspect.
It's like an underrated big air kite,
100%,
right?
like if you're actually comparing it to kites in the markets, you know, Switchblade has been around for so long, it's kind of it kind of has been underrated in the big air aspect, in my opinion, over the years. It's won the King of the Air in 2017, 2018, around those years. And it's kind of slipped into my quiver as one of the kites that I really use a lot when it does come, you know, 25 knots upwards. The 9 meter is kind of my favorite go-to size. It loops perfectly, catches you really easily. And you get a lot of loft from the Switchblade. It's a 5-strut kite that has a lot of hang time. So yeah, the pull is smooth, the loops are easy, it jumps, it's an awesome kite all around for big air. But I think over the years it kind of got lost in the free ride aspect of it, right?
Yeah man, I totally agree. I actually, a long time ago when I first started doing videos for the shop, I was super into the crossover kites. I just started flying the FX. I always would keep like an 8 or a 9 Switchblade in the quiver because like on those strong gusty days, I didn't want to be anything but a Switchblade. It was like consistent, dependable, ate the gust up, and it was like really fun just to jump on that kite.
And that kite has such a solid frame, no matter where you ride in the world. A lot of home spots are gusty, and that huge wind range of D-power and power is perfect for like the all-around rider. So like if we're moving away from the big air, the free ride aspect, it's definitely our staple in our lineup. It's what you need to, it's the thing that'll provide you all the tools if you're only gonna get one kite. You can go out, have a big air session, you can go free ride, do some kite loops, you can do some surfing, you can do some foiling and all that stuff. So if you're kind of gonna get one kite, it's obviously the all-arounder from Cabrinha.
Yeah, and speaking of kite loops as well, like the 9 and down, or like, I mean any 9 and down is exceptional for looping, but the Switchblade is really good at it. But I've heard people like talk as well about not wanting to loop bigger kites, and I've actually seen guys looping like 12-meter Switchblades, big air, catching themselves. I mean, it's got that more moderate bar pressure, which is like not the trend right now.
Exactly.
But I've kind of found that actually helps me land more tricks. Like
I think there's one thing that's really important is when you do have your hands on a Switchblade, it feels very familiar in a sense. Very familiar. There is enough bar pressure that you can feel where the kite is at all times. So especially when you're getting into those loops, 12 meter, 10 meter, whatever size it is, you can kind of really feel where it is. So overall, great introductory kites in the loop.
It is.
But not only that, you can push it to 40 knots to wherever you want to go with it, you know?
Then it's that kite that eats up the gust, so I mean...
the stability is key, so overall, very pleased with the Switchblade. It's slipped in my range. Like I said, I used to be a freestyle guy, sea kites only.
Used to be?
Oh, I still am.
Yeah.
But I am creeping up with more big air performance, and a Switchblade has really opened up the doors to that for me. And it is my go-to kite as soon as the wind starts pumping pretty hard. Yeah,
you were killing it the other day on the ace in that Switchblade there, man. I didn't realize you had such a good bag of free ride tricks.
I do start spending a little bit of time on it. It's kind of a newer aspect for me, you know. I've been learning a lot of big air stuff, and it's keeping it fresh and it's keeping it great. So,
for sure.
Yeah, that's the whole part of kiteboarding, right? You want to keep learning, keep moving forward.
So yeah, guys, I mean, I hope you found this helpful. Like I said, we've done a ton of videos on the Switchblade. Just want to do something different. Kind of wrote down with Lucas a bit about it because he uses it all the time, but it's still one of my staple like favorite kites. Like if it's like nuking out, I always feel really good on a Switchblade. So, and that's what's big right now. Everybody's doing big air. So if you're considering, it's trending. If you're considering a big air kite, don't be afraid of the 5-strut Switchblade. It's still a pretty incredible choice. Yeah, we always say it, for beginners to advanced, right?
That's cliche.
But it's cliche, but it's true with this kite. It really is.
You can be like a beginner learning to ride. It could be your first day, and you can actually be a professional pushing the limits, and you're still going to enjoy this kite. And I'm not just saying that.
For sure. And I would say like with a lot of the 3 struts, that's set as well. But I do think there's a real advantage to the Switchblade over a lot of the 3 struts for those new riders.
Exactly.
Because of the stability, because of the stupid good wind range. And let's face it, most kites, I would say, still don't match the wind range of the Switchblade. So, and I've got no affiliation with Cabrinha there, and I'm saying I think the Switchblade's still unmatched for wind range. So,
Epic.
Yeah.
Good to hear, man.
Cheers.
Good to see you again.
You too, bro. So if you guys found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll catch you later.
Cheers.